a good quality sleep can improve your overall health, mind, and body. Poor sleep symptoms range from waking up tired or something as severe as a racing heart, and you may not realize that you might have sleep apnea. At the Insomnia and Sleep Institute of Arizona, specialists can help you with everything from sleep apnea to insomnia and all other kinds of sleep disorders.
I did formal training in sleep medicine, so I did 3 years of internal medicine, and like a cardiologist chooses to go specialize in cardiology, I decided to choose to specialize in sleep medicine. So I did a formal fellowship program after my residency to specialize solely in sleep medicine, both in pediatrics and adults.
It's this kind of training and understanding that makes all the difference for Dr. Patel's patients, like Dottie Marsh, who suffered with sleep apnea. She went from doctor to doctor and could never find a CPAP mask that fit properly until she met with Dr. Patel.
And then, on top of all that, having someone, a doctor, that tells you, they care, they want to help you. He had the mask in his office. There were several to choose from. They fitted me with the mask.
At the Insomnia and Sleep Institute of Arizona, Dr. Patel will consult with and evaluate patients and then come up with a treatment plan on a variety of possible sleep disorders.
The most common sleep disorder, of course, is sleep apnea, which is associated with snoring. But other conditions that I see individuals for will be things like sleepwalking, sleep-related eating, narcolepsy. I do a lot of behavioral therapy for individuals with insomnia. See other individuals with restless leg syndrome, and there's many more. It's about 85 different sleep disorders. Basically, when you're sleeping, you're not breathing. Apnea is a medical term for not breathing. So essentially, the back of your throat is collapsing to where it causes drops in oxygen, a little bit retention in carbon dioxide, which is what triggers the brain to wake itself up very briefly. As a result of the brain having to wake itself up repetitively throughout the night, it ends up forcing that individual's brain to spend much more time in light sleep. And it takes longer for the individual to get into deep sleep, and hence the person can wake up feeling tired and feel drowsy, fatigued, and so forth.
For Paul Triforis, being treated here was life-changing. He was suffering with a racing and irregular heartbeat.
I'm probably one of the only patients that was actually wanted to have sleep apnea because I really wanted an answer for my AFib and also the fact that I walked around like a zombie for half a day. And once I came here and got diagnosed with sleep apnea, it was probably the best moment of my life.
Dr. Patel says the gold standard of treatment for many of these sleep disorders is the CPAP, but he said in some cases there are other options.
Other alternative therapies that are available that are not equivalent to CPAP, one very commonly used one is the mouthpiece or oral appliance that many dentists in the community are making for sleep apnea. The thing about the oral appliance that it is a potentially effective alternative, but it's indicated for very specific patients. It's not an equivalent to CPAP therapy, so that means that if one has sleep apnea, doesn't mean that, okay, the oral appliance or the mouthpiece will definitely take care of your sleep apnea. There's a subgroup of patients that it truly is effective in, but those individuals need to be properly evaluated and followed by a sleep specialist before they actually get the oral appliance.
Warm and inviting rooms make having an overnight sleep study more comfortable. Dr. Patel will also see children who may have sleep apnea and parents don't even know it.
Kids, for the most part, on the other hand, they present with symptoms of ADD, with hyperactivity, irritability, poor school performance, and those are the symptoms of not necessarily true ADD, but poor sleep.
For more information about the Insomnia and Sleep Institute of Arizona, please visit them at sleeplessinarizona.com or call the number you see on your screen.